the people that succeed in life are not the ones that are marinating in problems. It is the ones that are saying, there's an opportunity here. Let me take advantage of it. A lot of businesses are born out of seeing a challenge and turning it into an opportunity. There is something that you will buy in town for 50 Rand that is 150 Rand at the mall. And both of them have customers. So once you have identified the opportunity, then begin to craft a plan for your opportunity. A lot of businesses are born out of seeing a challenge and turning it into an opportunity. Hello, Secunda. Gosh, I feel at home. Can I just stay here? Yes. Am I welcome? Yes. Fantastic. Today we are going to monetize. Are you ready to monetize? Yes. Turn to your neighbor and say, I'm ready to monetize. Yes. Fantastic. That is the energy that I am looking for. Today is going to be a good day. Today is your day. If you look to your left and you look to your right, every single person that you see is an entrepreneur just like you. So today we are going to have conversations that only an entrepreneur can understand. Because it's only us that understand the challenges that we go through in our businesses. It's only us who know when we are breathing through the wound. Am I right? Yes. All right. So today we are talking about identifying opportunities. Let me be honest with you. Opportunities exist all around us. But before I go into the detail of what must you do to see and take advantage of opportunities, I first need us to make sure that we have the correct mindset to see and take advantage of those opportunities. All right, are we together? Yes. Excellent. The truth of the matter is that we need to rewire our brain. I don't want to lie to you. The human brain is designed to see the negative. So we complain about potholes. We don't ask ourselves what is the opportunity in those potholes. We complain about load shedding. We don't ask ourselves what is the opportunity in the load shedding. So before we get into the strategies of how to take advantage of opportunities, I want us to be first aware of our mindset. This is part of what we call personal development. Personal development is personal. It means that we, as the entrepreneurs and business owners, need to work on ourselves before we can work on our businesses. When we work on ourselves, the result will show in our business. The result will show in sales. The result will show in our bank account. I often say something that touches people on their studio and they don't like me for it. But our bank balance is a reflection of our self-esteem. It's okay, let it soak into your esophagus. It's fine, I'll give it time. Let it marinate a little bit, because it's not an easy one to hear. Let me tell you about my own relationship with my bank balance so that it can give you a little bit of context. I remember a day I printed out my bank statement. I put it on the table and I looked at it. Shoo! You know, when you look at it and your stomach turns, such that even if you were to eat something, it will come back. That feeling that is so not nice. I don't know about you, but I've been to the ATM and use the hope and pray method that something will come out. I don't know if you've experienced that. But when I looked at my bank statement, I made a decision on that day that I will never ever allow my bank balance to be that low ever again. I said, Hetty, this cannot be. This cannot be life. And in order for things to change, and in order for the bank balance to change, I needed to open my eyes. I needed to spot opportunities. I needed to put myself out there. I could no longer wait for anybody to come and save and rescue me. So my hope for today, for every single one of us, is to rewire our brain to see opportunities instead of problems. Because the people that succeed in life are not the ones that are marinating in problems. It is the ones that are saying, there's an opportunity here, let me take advantage of it. So sometimes Dilulu is the Solulu, especially when you are an entrepreneur. We are the people that come up with creative ideas and innovation. That's you. That's us within this room. So yes, challenges exist. I'm not saying they don't exist. Of course they exist. Many of you might have had to encounter challenges even to be here in this room right now. We understand that. But in the midst of those challenges, there are opportunities that exist as well. And so I want us to look and see, how do we take those challenges and turn them into profit? So to get ourselves going, to rewire our brain and start to adopt the mindset of seeing opportunities, I want us to start off with an exercise. If I gave you 500 Rand right now, 500 Rand, I want you to think about, what would you do with that 500 Rand that will help you to multiply that 500 Rand? Either into 1,000 Rand, 2,000 Rand, 10,000 Rand, or what would you do with the 500 Rand to grow your business? You see, before you can pray for the 10,000 or apply for the 500,000 Rand funding or grant, can you be trusted with 500? Do you know what to do with 500 before you go and ask for 500,000? So let us take 5 minutes right now. I want you to pair up with the person sitting next to you, and I want you to brainstorm together. If I gave you 500 Rand, what would you do with that amount of money to grow your business or to double the money? And then we are going to have a roaming mic to see the different answers that we have gotten. 5 minutes. Let's go. I would like to hear some of the ideas that have come up from the group. And if you don't raise your hand, I'm going to select you myself. So you might as well be brave now, so that I don't have to put you on the spot. If I gave you 500 Rand, how would you use it to either double it or to pump it into your business to grow your business? Let's see by a show of hands. Who's going to start us off? Great, we've got a hand over there at the back and over here. We're gonna start here, then we're gonna go that side, and then over there. Great stuff. Please feel free to stand up, introduce yourself. So let me introduce you to opportunity number 1. When you get a microphone, don't waste the opportunity. Don't just go into it and ask your question or make your statement. Tell us who you are. What do you do? And if you're looking for something, tell us what you are looking for. That is opportunity number 1 today. You don't waste the opportunity when a microphone is in your hand to market yourself. That is organic marketing. It's mahala, it's free of charge. All right, go for it.
Sanibonani nonke. Igama lami nguNhlanhla wakwaShabanga Isibongo. Nge-500 rand into engayenza ngikwenza ama-fat cake, ngizothenga uflour we-100 rand, ngithenge i-fish oil 100 rand, ngithenge ke ushukela we-70 rand, bese ngithenga i-yeast ye-20 rand, ngithenge inkuni zami ze-60 rand, bese ngithenga phelele sisters, bese izomultiply-eka sisters, 600 rand ngayenza phezulu 700.
Okay, nice. I love that. And who doesn't like amagwinya? I mean, really. Let me tell you a quick story about amagwinya. So you might see me here, standing here today as Hetty the entrepreneur. But let me tell you about the original Hetty the entrepreneur. She was my grandmother, based in the Tsakane township in the East Rand, and she used to bake amagwinya. With the sales of amagwinya, Ugogo was able to take all of her sons and daughters to school. Even though she only finished school in standard 2, all of her children were able to continue and complete their education. They're lawyers, they're accountants, they are government officials, contributing members of society. So please never ever look down on whatever it is that you are selling, because that is something that can build generations and legacies to come. So I love what you have said there, my brother. Thank you very much. Over there, in front of you. There's a lady in front of you. Yeah, we can start there.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Standing behind you is Bushe Sibande. So, with the 500 rand that I'll be given, I'd actually buy demanded products that are less, such as Stanley Cups. Listen, Stanley Cups from a trusted supplier, I know, and I'd like literally buy each for 150 and resell them for 400 rand each. Meaning out of the 500 rand, I'll minus 300 rand plus 150, which is 450, and I'll get myself three Stanley Cups, then make a profit of 1,200 rand, which means I'll be selling each for 400 rand, and I multiply it times 4, I'll get that 1.2. That's how I'll be making my profit.
That is fantastic. Now, Bushe, how do you plan to sell your Stanley Cups?
So I'll be marketing my Stanley Cups online, and I've got quite a lot of clients since I'm a reseller, and I'll be advertising it online on my statuses, on social media, and also bringing them to a place where there's a lot of people who are normally purchasing stuff, whether on the streets or not next to the mall, you know, in a busy area.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
And then what will you do with the profit?
So, because I'm a person who's got quite a lot of ideas, when it comes to money, I try and check out other businesses that are actually like try out, right? Since I'm busy with Buklolo Cleaning Sub, which is a cleaning company, I'll try and save up the money and just purchase some of the things that I'm missing, like woofers and stuff like that. Try and go to different places, try out different provinces. So, yeah.
Great, fantastic, well done. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you.
Fantastic. And I think there was a gentleman here in the middle as well with the striped shirt.
Sanibonani.
Yebo.
Igama ulindane. Ngicale nje ngithi nje ngithanda introduction oyenzile ukuthi you must fix our mindset. If ever opportunities awekho, we must create the opportunities.
Yeah.
So to go straight to the point, there's a piece of land or illegal dumpings around our community. Then we noticed that there's a problem. Then we decided to clean that place and converted that place to a place whereby we would make flea markets. Flea market whereby we have realized that, or we have noticed that the business people around our community, they need a platform whereby they will showcase their business and business ideas, of course, yes. So with this 500 rand, we will do a flea market, and create a platform for those who want to expose their business, to showcase their business. We just book the tables for them to come and showcase their business. Then, obviously, they will come and they will come and book the space.
Yes.
We'll make more than what we had
Yes.
with that 500 rand.
Okay, fantastic. That is really, really great. I love that. And based on that concept, how can you continue multiplying that? Would you be hosting the flea market more regularly so that it becomes something that people are aware of?
Yes, of course, because people, they are interested. We are even encouraged by them.
Yes.
Yeah, because they want more exposure.
Yes.
Because the challenge is people, they don't have place to sell their product.
Yes.
Some, they are working behind doors.
Yes.
So as we create that platform, they get the opportunity to be known. you see.
Yes.
So they are the ones who encourage us
Yes.
to do more flea markets.
Yes.
The idea was to do them monthly.
Yeah.
But because of the demand, they said,
Yeah.
no, please do it next week.
Yeah.
Or twice a month.
Yes.
They are the ones who encourage us to.
Fantastic. Great stuff. Thank you so much for sharing. I think I saw another hand somewhere over here. Oh, you see the spirit is moving. People are now energized. Great stuff. The roaming mic is going around. Don't worry, you will have an opportunity to share, and we will also have a networking session as well.
Hello, everybody. My name is Monica Ndlovu. I'm invested in clothing boutique.
Yes.
Yes, I'm doing an online clothing. So what I will do with the 500, I will add on my clothing some accessories. I love beauty. So I believe that ladies love things. So I will buy some earrings. So most of the time when I stock my earrings, maybe 10 of them, it's 150. Then I can buy them with 150 and come and sell it with 60 rand each. So that means I will have almost 70% of the profit in that. And then also I will stock some socks, which I buy, when I buy them with 160. There are 12 inside the packet. And then I will sell it 50 rand, meaning with 3 socks, my money is back. And then with 7 socks, that means that's my profit. So what I will do with the money to generate it, as I will get that profit, because I love beauty, I will go and also do I will go to makeup classes, where I will come back also having an experience of doing makeup. That means it's another business. In the same category, I will be having clothing boutique. I will be having also makeup classes that I will be doing. At the very same time, I will be doing some functions and events. So I think I will be generating that money to make it almost plus minus 3,000 rand.
Well done. Masimshayeleni hands. Good, good, good. Can we see that when we begin to look at opportunities, we will always find them? Yeah. This exercise has shown us that there is no right or wrong answer. There is just finding opportunities. Now, the trick is you don't just find opportunities and then you put it on the shelf and allow it to gather dust. You need to be able to plan with those opportunities. Who are you targeting with your opportunity? If you're going to sell Stanley cups, you want to sell it to people who value Stanley cups, not somebody who's going to say, Ubanu Stanley. There are individuals who aspire to have a Stanley cup. So you must make sure that you are placing yourself in front of people who see value in the thing that you want to sell. Then you want to identify what is the price point that my ideal customer is willing to pay for this thing. Because you do not want to either underprice yourself or overprice yourself. Now, don't make the mistake, because a lot of us, when we're starting out in business, we say, hey, you know what? I don't yet have any customers. People don't know that my business exists. Let me price a little bit lower just as I'm entering the market. And then once I've gotten my customers, I can increase my price. No. There is already value in whatever it is that you are offering to the marketplace. And because there is value in that thing, you need to price it accordingly. Because the problem you are going to face if you price something for, let's say, 200 Rand, when you are actually supposed to sell it for 450, is that now you begin to subsidize on that 200 Rand. And then you attract a 200 Rand client and they love it. But you told me, it's only 200 Rand. So now you are attracting all of these 200 Rand clients. But what is happening? You are getting frustrated in the meantime because you are doing work for 450 Rand. So over time, as your clientele grows and your confidence increases, you now think to yourself, you know what? Now that I've established myself, let me increase the price to what it should be. And now when you say to your customers, it's now 450, bazothi, ha, uyahlanya, ucabanga ukuthi ubani. That is what is going to happen. And can we blame them for saying that? No, we cannot, because we got them used to the 200 Rand price. So it is better to understand your pricing, and then you work on a marketing strategy to attract the correct client. If that correct client is not in your neighborhood, move. Go and find them. Today you found us here at this workshop. None of you live in this hall, but you came here. In the same way you came here, you go to your customer. There is something that you will buy in town for 50 Rand that is 150 Rand at the mall. And both of them have customers. So once you have identified the opportunity, then begin to craft a plan for your opportunity. Are we together? All right, fantastic. So I want to share with you 3 very simple case studies, okay? Very, very simple case studies. Case study number 1 is of a spaza shop. Now, this is a spaza shop that was really, really operating and doing very, very well. Everybody knew that if they need anything at all, they just go to that spaza shop. But then, of course, what happens? Because in business, unforeseen things always happen. COVID happens. Lockdown happens. We all knew what happened during lockdown. We are at home. We cannot move. There's certain things that are not essential services. So this spaza shop owner said, yo, what am I going to do now? For the first week or 2, he was feeling a little bit sorry for himself and feeling like, I'm having a pity party. And then the opportunity came to mind. Just because my shop is closed, it does not mean that people do not need what I am offering. What if I offer a delivery service? People have my number. They've got my WhatsApp number. They're constantly asking me for things that I'm saying, sorry, we are closed. But my legs are not closed. My scooter is not closed. Let me go and deliver to these individuals. So what are we seeing here? It is taking a challenge or a problem and turning it into an opportunity. A lot of businesses are born out of seeing a challenge and turning it into an opportunity. So I want you to start to think about what are the challenges in the industry that you are in the type of business that you are in, so that you can then be able to find the opportunity that exists. Are we together? Case study number 2. There's a Kasi food store that exists in Soweto. It's a busy store. People go, they buy amakota and all of that stuff. And the gentleman was saying, but Hetty, I need to increase my sales. I'm making good money now. How do I make great money? And I said, well, first and foremost, why don't you provide this to a place where you have no competition? Right now, if a person wants ikota, there's so many places that they can go to. But if I'm in Sandton, there's no place that I can go to. But yet there are people that will enjoy ikota. They know it, and then now you're also introducing it to people who may not know it but could potentially enjoy it. So there, number 1, we've identified a market that he could potentially then expand into. Now, when you're expanding into a new market, you need to be able to package your products in a way that the market understands. If you just come with bread full of Russian and chips and so forth in Sandton, nobody's going to understand. But if it's nicely packaged with branding and labeling, and you even increase your pricing to meet the standard of that market, do you think they're not going to buy? Of course they're going to buy. So that is case study number 2. If you have reached a ceiling and you want to expand, where are the areas that you have not yet thought about that you can penetrate, where there is far less competition? We love to complain about what somebody is doing next door instead of just going somewhere else. So always look at the opportunity that exists. The third case study, and this is of a recycling business that exists within Magaliesburg. This recycling business started off by just collecting, udodinje that was within the local township, because we know that we've got a waste problem. But then the thought occurred to this recycling business, you know what? There are other companies that buy this waste. And currently, I am limited to how much I, as an individual, can collect. What if I brought the community along with me? And through the money that I make, I can pay them for helping me gather this waste. Now, all of a sudden, I am not only relying on what I can gather in one day, because there's only so much a person can do in 24 hours. If I've got 10 or 20 other people also gathering waste, I am now able to double and triple my income. That is case study number 3. Instead of looking at what you can do alone, how do you partner with other people to help you to multiply yourself so that you are able to do more in a day? A lot of people who send me an email, they'll be like, you Hetty, I'll say fancy. I see your chief of staff is based in the UK. How are you able to do that? Yeti, guys, please be aware, services are available all over the world. And we are living in a digital era. At any given point in time, the UK is 2 hours behind us, or an hour behind us if it's daylight savings. That means mina, manchaisa or 5 o'clock, I've added 2 extra hours into my day without doing anything at all on my side. That is how you duplicate yourself. Find ways of collaborating with other people and partnering with other people in order to duplicate yourself. Stop saying so-and-so is competition. Nobody is competition. If anything at all, they are your colleagues. Work together so that you can be able to multiply. So please understand that the best businesses come out of frustration and come out of challenges. So let me give you some practical tips on how you can begin to tune your mind and your eyes to see opportunities. Number 1, observe problems. Point number 1, observe problems. What are the problems that you are seeing, and what could the potential solution be that you have access to? Identify and observe problems. The next thing you want to think about, point number 2, what are people already spending money on? They're already spending money on the thing. So if they're already spending money, how do I add on top of that to increase my sale? Sometimes we are always running around looking for new customers instead of increasing the spend of our already existing customers. Let me give you a very typical example. You know we are hosting these workshops and we always use local service providers. So even the lunch you're going to have later on, it's a local caterer. So with one of the workshops, we had a lady, she was doing catering, etc. Do you know what she said to us? Hey guys, thank you so much for the opportunity. I was looking at the load shedding schedule and I noticed that there's going to be load shedding at the time of the workshop. Can I add a generator to your invoice? Wow, right? Yeah. That is forward thinking. She literally doubled her invoice just by adding a generator. We're spending the money anyway. We're doing the workshop anyway. We need electricity anyway. That is what you call anyway money. The money is being spent anyway. How do you increase the spend from your already existing customer? So from what you are already selling or providing now, think about how you can do that. The next thing you want to do, which is point number 3, is listen to complaints. What are people complaining about? What are people complaining about? Because if people are complaining about that particular thing, it means that there is an opportunity for you to take advantage of that thing. Let me give you yet another example. We're doing a workshop in Mamelodi, and somebody overheard me saying, I don't even have time to do my nails anymore, the way I'm so busy. Just the thought of going to the place, getting my nails done, coming back, I just don't have time. There was a lady selling nail polish who also offers nail services. I was like, I'll come. I'm like, you'll come where? I'll come to your house. I'll do your nails for you. Let me know how frequently you want me to come and I'll do the nails for you. Done, sealed, delivered. She heard me complaining about something and saw the opportunity to provide a solution to the problem. When you are in the room with a group of people, don't just listen on the surface, listen for opportunities. Are we together? Point number 4, use your strengths. Use your strengths. All of you have got a strength. Every single one of us has God-given abilities that was assigned to us at birth. Strengths, talents, and skills. Find ways that you can leverage those strengths, talents, and skills. When I made a decision to say, I want to be able to be a public speaker, I want to speak at conferences, I want to speak at seminars, etc. What am I doing? I'm using the strength of speaking. Some of you are good at makeup. Use your strength of doing makeup to be able to provide it to other people. What is your natural given strength that you can utilize to make more money? And if you don't know what your strengths are, think back. What are the things that people always compliment you on? Wow, you're always dressed so nice. How do you leverage that as a strength? Wow, how do you grow your natural hair like that? How do you leverage that as a strength to start a business in the natural hair care industry? So there are opportunities all around us. There are opportunities all around us. Today, for example, I went to the different exhibitors, and please make sure that you support our exhibitors. We've got Sibongi Mvelo, they've got perfume and hair products. There's I Am Bella, they've got cosmetics products. We've got Siyakunelisa, which has got cleaning services. And we've also got a Cedar desk, which provides you with non-financial support. Let me chat to you a little bit about what I would do if I was sitting where you are sitting right now as a business owner, and how I would take advantage of being here today. Let's say, for example, I am running Sibongi Mvelo. I took a look at their hair products and I really like the different wigs that they've got. If I owned Sibongi Mvelo, this is what I would do. And I want you to place yourself into those shoes and think to yourself, with this example that I'm going to share with you, how do you apply it to your business? You may not be in hair care, you might be in accounting, you might be in logistics, you might be in IT, you might be in fashion, you might be a content creator, you might be in baking, it doesn't matter. The principle remains the same. First and foremost, the minute that you see that there is an event happening, before you say, you know what, I really want to attend the event, you're coming here anyway, right? You're going to spend your time to come here anyway. Point number one that I would do, I would contact the event organizer. Hi, this is who I am, this is what I do, how can I be of assistance? How can I partner with you? There are so many different ways that you can plug into an already existing event. You don't have to host the event yourself. Could it be throwing stuff in the goodie bags? Could it be putting things onto the tables? What could it be? Today's workshop, for example, we had opportunities for people to apply to exhibit their products and services. We had opportunities for people to apply to pitch their business. The next thing you want to do is you want to go onto social media and tell your audience, guys, I'm going to monetize your business. They're coming to Secunda. I can't wait to be there. I'm going to be there. If you're interested in my products or services, why don't we meet at the workshop at Monetize Your Business? What are you doing? You are telling your audience where you are going to be. You're opening up an opportunity to make sales where you are going to be anyway. You're coming here anyway. The next thing that you want to do is you want to document your day. So many people say, yo, I can't do content creation. I don't have the right camera. I don't have the right lights. I don't have anything. If you go onto my social media, the videos that you see on there, they are from my phone. You use what you have until it gets you to where you want to be. You don't wait to have the perfect thing first. When is that time going to come? I still have not, in all of my 40 years of life, met somebody who's told me that they have found the perfect opportunity at the perfect time, in the perfect place, at the perfect location. So this perfection that we are waiting for does not come. You create it. Then what do you do with your phone? You say to your audience, guys, come along with me. I'm going to monetize your business workshop. I'm going to learn about how to identify opportunities. I'm going to take the knowledge that I've learned. I'm going to apply it into my business so that I can service you, my customer, better. What is that telling to your customers? You are investing in your business. It's telling them that you care about them. Then when you come to the workshop, have an objective. Aside from coming to learn and gain knowledge and information, what is your objective? Maybe your objective should be, I want to meet 3 new people that I did not know before I came here. So that you intentionally go and introduce yourself to 3 new people. They could be your next customer, your next collaborator, your next investor, or even just your next cheerleader. Not every single relationship has to be transactional. Do you know how many people cheer me on? Hetty, I see you're speaking at such a place. Good luck, I know you're going to do well. Do you know how it boosts your spirit? And we need that as entrepreneurs. Maybe you've been looking for financial assistance, or you need to open a business bank account, or you need to formalize your business. Your goal could be, I need to make sure that before I leave today, I speak to FNB so that they can help me to sort out my business management. That's also a good objective. Maybe your objective is to bring the guest speaker a gift to unbox. Last week we were in Bela, and there was a lady who said she bakes scones. And I said to her, where are the scones? Oh, I didn't bring any. I said to her, do you know that our guest speaker has over 4 million followers on social media? You could have given him those scones and asked him to do an unboxing for you on social media and tag you. Why will he say no? 4 million people. Sometimes we need to look at the opportunities that are standing right in front of us. Are we together? Over and above that, I would make sure that I take as many pictures as possible. You take as many pictures as possible, you take as many notes as possible, and then you make sure that you go out there and you execute. Don't just take the information and then you close your file or your diary and you go and put it down. The magic is not in being here or sitting here or taking the notes. The magic is in implementing what you are learning. So that is how you take advantage of something you are going to do anyway as a business owner. Are we together? All right. I've been counted down that our time has finished, and I even went over time. Sometimes you need to ask for forgiveness instead of permission, ne? So I hope that all of you now have got the mindset of taking advantage of opportunities. Opportunities are all around us. They are right in front of us. They are even in our backyard. Remember, as entrepreneurs, yes, challenges do exist. Yes, problems do exist. Sometimes our environment is not the best environment, but we still forge ahead anyway. Do not forget that when you wake up every single morning, affirm yourself. Remind yourself of how great and incredible you are. In fact, let's do it right now. Please stand. Let's loosen up our shoulders. Let's take a nice deep breath in and out and repeat after me. I see opportunities around me.
I see opportunities around me.
Opportunities are attracted to me.
Opportunities are attracted to me.
I am somebody worth knowing.
I am somebody worth knowing.
My clients are attracted to me.
My clients are attracted to me.
I will not be shy.
I will not be shy.
I will not be afraid.
I will not be afraid.
I will use my voice.
I will use my voice.
I will sell my products.
I will sell my products.
I am a selling machine.
I am a selling machine.
I will grow and grow and grow.
I will grow and grow and grow.
Now give yourselves a round of applause.